welcome to Brows and Hose Podcast, episode 29. We're here in the Brow and Co Studios in the beautiful Devon, countryside and seaside.
Once again, at stupid o'clock at night.
Because we're so busy.
Busy.
Just can't seem to get a moment.
We just can't get a moment to pod, can we?
Can't get a moment. We're doing our best. I know our times are a little bit all over the place at the moment, but we are still delivering the goods.
Yeah. If we say we're going to deliver, we'll fucking deliver.
We'll fucking deliver. So me and Katie had a lovely week.
Yeah, I've had a lovely
week. We went to see Mickey Flanagan in Birmingham on Friday. Yeah. And Katie got them me for my birthday, the tickets. Very nice of her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we went there and we stayed in Brindley Place. We stayed in the Hilton. And it was a lovely night. And we got there to the Utilita Arena, was it?
Yeah.
And what I was really pissed off about was that they took my fucking phone.
Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that
I've never
before.
known that before, but if I would have known that, I would have fucking put it down my pants.
Yeah, but if you had done that, then when you walked through the thingy, it would have beeped and then they would have searched you and then they would have found it. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's electrical.
No, because it was at the door. There was no beeper.
There was. You walked through it?
No.
You walked through it?
No, not at the end of the door. There wasn't. I already walked through it and then the guy stands at after the beeper.
Yeah, but his mate would have been like, she's got a phone. Make sure you put that in. That's probably why they've done it like that. Because I was like, oh, do you want me to put my phone on the table for it to get searched and that? And he was like, yeah, you leave it there. So they know.
So what they do is they put it in these bags that are like a foamy bag. So I just thought it was like to carry your phone and that.
That's nice of them.
Nice little bag, isn't it?
Nice little touch.
Nice little touch. Thanks. Take my phone and that. Make sure I get all my selfies. And I put it in. He went phone, and I was like, yeah. Put it in. He went lock. And I was like, and then I had my card in there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'd always keep my bank card in the back of my phone because I'm a dickhead and I lose my card all the time. So
if I'm going to lose my card, I'm going to lose my phone with it.
No, but I'm like glued. Everyone's glued to the phone, aren't they?
Well, you are. Well, you are, right? But you, more than anyone I know.
Same.
Where's my phone? Oh my God, where's my phone? And then she'll look for it for 10 minutes and then she'll be like, oh, there it is. Sat on it or something. Or it's like falling,
in my hand.
Falling down a tit, you know? No.
I think like everyone's like that though. You're like it. You started to get like that now.
Not as bad as you though.
I think you have.
I'm not as bad as you, Laurie.
Okay. But
I'm not.
I don't know what you're like when you're not with me.
What were we like when we were in the hotel and we were waiting to go and I was like, oh, great. I've lost my bank. Or was it the key? The key on my bank card or something, some sort of card. I was like, oh, brilliant. Where is it? And at the same time, you were like, where's my phone? And then we both went, oh, there it is. At the same time. Fucking nightmare.
Oh, there it is. So I was pissed off about that. So I thought, well, I've just walked into this gaff and I need to get my phone out because I need to get my card out because I need to pay for drinks. So we had to go and find a man, the little man with the little unlocker, little magnet. And so I said, can you unlock my phone because I need to use my card? So I got him to unlock it and then I just walked off.
Yeah, he was fucking fuming. He was with me, like, she needs to stay here. And I was like, bro.
She's such a fucking do-gooder. She was like, Laurie. And she wasn't moving, right? Bearing in mind, like, she could have just moved, right? You could have.
I could have, but I don't want to get checked
out.
Like,
he wasn't holding you ransom.
No, he weren't. But, mate, you were wearing...
But she was standing next to him like she was being held at ransom. And I was like... And then in the end... I put it in there and I just went like that to him, but I didn't lock it. But then karma got me bad.
Yeah, because he chased after you. He chased after you. And I was thinking, my thought process was, right, I was like, hang on. I was like, I'm not going to get chucked out of this gig because
you wouldn't have chucked us out. I'd have just fucking gone, oh yeah, all right then. I'd have pushed it to the edge, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have refused blank. and got chucked out for it. I'm not that sad. But I would have tried at least to get away with it, which is what
Like
I
you
did.
did.
Like I did. So we paid for the drinks anyway, and I thought, oh, he's thought, fuck it. I thought he don't care. There's thousands of fucking people. There's like 12,000 people there. Like, why the fuck does he care about my pathetic phone? Or what I'm going to do with it? Do you know what I mean? What I'm going to do with it?
Film.
I don't want to fucking film. Can you imagine if Paul let me film? Imagine me filming Mickey's shit. I don't need to film. I've got my own husband. Got my
They
own
don't
funny
know
guy.
that, do
got my
they?
own funny guy.
They don't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I just wanted to see how far they would go with it, like how serious they would take it.
Well, they took it pretty fucking serious by arranging to have people lock their phones in pouches.
I know, yeah, but on a whole, like, but one person I wanted to see. So we paid for the thing. We walked through the crowd to go to our seats, and then this man was just like running through the crowd, just like, "Hello, have you locked your phone?" So I've like held my hand over the top bit where it locks, and I've gone, "Yeah, like that," to make it look like, and just carried on walking. And then when I got to my seat, I thought, ha ha, and I thought I'm going to take a picture of me and Katie. Went to open it, and I'd fucking pushed it shut like a dickhead.
Instant karma.
And I thought, oh, all right then.
Just annoying though, like, I didn't know what time it was. When you were like, oh, I'll wait for you outside, I thought you meant the toilets, and then you were there, like, you weren't there, and I was like, well, this is great. Can't even ring her.
I know, I thought that as well, because I thought, oh, I'm going to tell Katie that I'm around the corner. Like the little, you had phone stations where you got where they observed you using your phone, and then they locked it back up again. So I walked out with it in the bag without being locked after, the time that I left you in the toilets.
Oh.
And then tried to get away with it again, and they called me back and was like, "Can I just check you've locked your phone?" And I was like, "Oh, look, cool."
Oops.
And they locked it for me again. But I just thought, right, there was a woman in front of us, weren't there?
Yeah.
With her phone.
Yeah. There was.
Older woman.
Yeah. She was turning it off.
I know, but sorry, that's discrimination.
Against what?
About us
Sexy
youngsters.
bitches.
About us youngsters. Like, what do you think? Because she's old, she's not going to fucking record.
Maybe she had put it in her
Pants, yeah. Put it in her pants like a fucking good girl.
Put it in her wee bag.
In her wee bag. She wasn't that old.
She was pretty old.
She was about in her 60s.
I could smell wee from where we were
believe
sat.
our ages you are. I think that's just the fucking the venue. The venue smell of piss.
I'm not.
Do you know what? Do you know what? You know when you said to me, because we went to Bank Bar after, and when you said that we met that woman, and she said that she seemed like you were too young to like Mickey Flanagan, right? Do you know what? I thought about that, right? And I've thought about it, and I thought I did see a lot of older people there. Yeah, and I know Mickey is 60, isn't he?
Yeah.
But that's mad to me because I just don't imagine him as 60.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it?
I know, he's like an ageless person.
Yeah.
But I did think, fucking hell, there's loads of very mature people here.
I saw that the people in the row in front of us were not laughing at the old person stuff.
No.
They weren't into it.
No.
Yeah.
So what did we think of Mickey then?
Well,
I love Mickey.
I love Mickey. We love Mickey, but it's clear to see that his heart is not in anymore.
No.
Is it?
No.
And we both knew that. And then when we spoke about it, because there's no fucking way in hell that if it was as good as his old shit, that I would have left before the end.
No, we left before the end to avoid the crowds.
Yeah, because
who does that?
But that was the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I thought it's not that
not worth to get
to
be claustrophobic.
Yeah,
yeah. And normally that we would be.
Yeah. Brennan was supporting, wasn't he?
Brennan was supporting. Shout out Brennan at Brennan Reese on Instagram. So our friend was supporting Mickey Flanagan, which was very good. We did try when we found out that Brennan was supporting. Because we literally found out last minute while we was in the queue. Because Ishan told us, and I thought, right, this is our chance.
Yeah.
We're going to make Mickey Flanagan tonight. That's what I thought. Brennan won't let us down. But he did.
But he did let us down.
He did let us down. He did let us down, Brennan. So I voice noted him on Instagram. I was like, Brennan, no pressure, but I've just found out that you're supporting Mickey. We're in the queue. Sort us out, get us backstage. But apparently he'd been put in a little pen, like a little green room in the back
I find that,
backstage.
yeah,
And like he said that Mickey didn't come into him.
I find that really weird, right? Like, even when we go to events, not events, when we do pool shows and stuff,
Yeah.
when I go and meet with the people first, they're like, oh, so there's one green room here, and then there's another one for the support here. And I was like,
I know that I think it's a normal thing, isn't it?
that's so weird to me.
Isn't it? But I think that's the I think that's what's really different about Paul's setup is that he's very lucky that he gets
His mates,
his mates and his wife, and do you know what I mean? And like we're all mates,
yeah,
and like we all like are supporting him together like a family, and I
it's
think
like
that's
a family. It's lovely.
that is what I think the other comedians don't have. So yeah, I think that's that is Paul is very lucky in that regard, that nobody else has that kind of like crew.
Yeah, we are very unique. We're a very unique bunch, aren't we?
Yeah. And I think, do you know what? If I was a comedian, like I couldn't, because we've experienced how Paul does it and stuff. I don't think I could have it any other way. I would hate to like lonely travel with people that I just employed and like didn't care about me or wasn't like a family
to
vibe.
you. Yeah, no, same.
Like I couldn't do that. I couldn't share it with people that were just nobody to me.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And I think that's why, because a lot of comedians, they travel and they do tours and they have a different support each night and they're not connected to them or they don't know them or nothing.
Yeah.
They don't care about them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the nice thing about Paul is that he has, you know, he has like Callum, Phil and Danny. And he keeps the same people. They alternate different ones, don't they? But they're all friends, you know. And it's sharing it, they're experiencing it together.
Yeah.
And I think that's nice. And Brennan said that Mickey just tends to get off. As soon as he's done his show, doesn't stay around for nothing, he just gets off. And I think I don't know whether he's always done that, but I think it was so apparent in this show, because I've been to see Mickey before on his last one, which was 5 years ago. And the difference I don't know whether it was because it was an arena, because every time I've seen a comedian at an arena, the magic is gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
You just can't, it's not intimate. It cannot be an intimate performance with 12,000 people.
Mickey is only doing arenas on this one, whereas before he's done little gigs and he's done this, that and the other. And I think you get so much more, like, it's so much better a performance, like, in that kind of venue rather than those arenas, because you just lose the crowd.
Yeah.
And I think it's very lonely on a stage that big. And you've got no interaction, no connection with the audience. I just think it was very wishy-washy, and like
it was.
He was using his old mannerisms. Now I know when you're on stage and you're not a character, but you're known for your mannerisms, and I appreciate that people like to see that. But he was using stories that were slightly different, but with the same mannerisms of like the old tours.
Yeah.
And it was just funny. Like I laughed throughout. It's not like I didn't laugh.
Yeah.
But it's just, you could just tell he was just doing it because he was just this was his last one. We reckon it's going to be his last one.
Yeah.
You don't think that he's going to do another one?
No, I don't think so.
He's quite lazy, isn't he?
Yeah, he openly admits
Mickey is quite lazy guy. And he just like, fuck it. He's fucking caked in it now, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
He's absolutely dripping, mate.
So we went out for some drinks after, right, at the bank. And we started speaking to this group of people because they were the only other people that would like dancing and have a nice time. We were outside. So yeah, we started chatting to them. Next thing you know, this geezer pulls out a little pepper.
Well, I've seen them having it, like licking it off their hand. I thought it was weed oil.
It was black. He was like, "Do you want some?" What is it? It's like mushroom juice. I was like, "No, I'm good." And then he went to Laura, like, "Do you want some?" And she was like, "Yeah, go on then."
I don't know why I did that.
I was already fucking smashed by this point because I cannot. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. I cannot handle my drink. I cannot do it. It's really bad.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah. And Laurie had some, and then instantly she's like, "Why did I do that?" Oh, you just roll with it, innit? Just roll with it now.
I've never known it to be a liquid though.
Yeah, but like it's potent, then, isn't it? The potency
I didn't
is
know.
much.
I thought I had the tiniest drop on my hand, yeah, and I thought, "Fucking, I ain't gonna do nothing to me." Fucking look at that! Fucking can't even see it. I licked it off my hand. Obviously, I was a little bit pissed. Go on, you tell the story. Sorry.
So, yeah, she licked this bit off her hand and said, "Why did I do that?" And I was like, "Listen, mate, just enjoy it. Just roll with it." And we stayed probably about half an hour after that? Maybe not even that, like 20 minutes or so.
No, it was about half an hour.
Was it?
No, it was a good 45 minutes after
well, we'd been saying prior to that how hungry we were.
So we went and got some food from the little place next to Legs 11. Not Legs 11, sorry. The little place next to the Rocket Club on Broad Street. And I ordered a chicken fajita wrap and some cheesy wedges. And you had some cheesy wedges as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I wanted cheesy chips, right? But I ended up having wedges because that was all they had. And I wanted cheesy wedges, right? And there was these wedges that had been sat under the heater with American, like, sloppy cheese on it and normal cheese. And I just got given that. And then Laurie was like, "Oh, actually, can I just have the normal cheese on mine?" I wanted the normal cheese on mine, and I like it not melted. Like, it just wasn't what I wanted.
I can't believe you brought that up.
It pissed me off.
I can't believe that has been a prominent bit in this story.
It pissed me off. Do you know what's more annoying is the fact that you got yours fresh and how you wanted it, and I just fucking got given the ones.
She wouldn't shut up about it, and I was like, "All right, fucking just leave it."
She was like, "Just shut up and eat it." And I was
can't believe you brought that to the pod.
It pissed me off.
We're talking about.
I'm sorry, but if you want, right, when you're pissed, yeah, when you're pissed and you want something, it's bad enough when I'm sober. When you're pissed,
just tell them. Why don't you tell them?
I wanted cheesy chips. I didn't have cheesy chips.
I wanted cheesy chips.
So I had to have cheesy wedges, and then I didn't have an option to say, "Actually, can you please not put the fucking liquid cheese on it? I just want the regular grated cheese," because they just gave me the one that was there, and then yours fucking got made fresh with, "Oh, can I not have the liquid cheese? Oh, and can I have my cheese melted as well?" I would have. We could have just swapped because I
don't like that cheese.
Me neither.
Well, that's not my fault. I know what I want.
I knew what I wanted.
You should have told them.
I was talking about telling them.
Swap. You said, "I don't like that."
You said, "Just eat it." You said those words. You didn't say, "Tell them what you want." You said, "Just eat it."
What was the purpose of this story? To talk about wedges.
Yeah. She didn't even fucking eat the wedges. I could have had them. Go on, tell them what happened to the wedges. Fucking tell them, you slag. Go on.
So we're walking back. Anyway, Katie's fuming. I can't believe how mad you've just gone. Katie's fuming because she didn't ask for what she wanted.
I fucking did. You told me.
No.
You said just eat them. You said just eat them.
But you could have just said, "No, I'm going to swap them."
No.
I'm not the master of the world. You could have just told them. I didn't know that you didn't like that cheese.
Mate, we were having this conversation.
No, but
you were high. Don't worry about it. You were high. Just go on. Just don't worry.
I wasn't high at that point.
Have some vape, please.
The point of the story actually was not about Katie's problem with her wedges. It was the fact that we were walking back. I can't remember. We was laughing, and these wedges were dead nice. Yeah, Mine were anyway.
Oh, I'm so pleased for you.
And we were walking back, and I just remember feeling extremely wrecked. And I thought, but it was like a drunk feeling at first. And I thought, I don't remember being this drunk. This isn't how drunk I was fucked. But as I was walking back to the hotel and eating, I was eating the wedges, really nice ones. And I was eating them. And they just started to what's the word? Rot in front of my eyes. They started to rot. So they just went all wrinkly and disgusting. And they became, into my eyes, they became inedible. I couldn't.
And she eats ass.
And I can eat anything, can't I?
Yes.
And I was so hungry. And I had this fucking gorgeous sweet chili fajita wrap as well. I thought, I can't wait. And as I was walking, I was just like, why do they look really unattractive all of a sudden? And I couldn't figure it out. And then we was talking about how much that Katie would be paid to suck a duck's dick. As we were walking into the hotel lobby, standard. I said it dead loud because there was loads of people in the reception. And I was like, so you'd suck a duck's dick for $5,000? She was like, shut up. Got into the lift. There was a couple in there who, this woman was wired. And she was like, I need to bring it to the public. And I was laughing because I thought, please, no, she's not going to ask these people in the lift how much they'd suck a duck's dick for. And she was just there like, it's the woman, weren't she? And then we was pissing ourselves laughing at the thought of asking these people how much they'd suck a duck's dick for. The whole suck a duck dick, suck a duck dick, suck a duck dick, suck a duck dick, suck a duck dick. So we were laughing our heads off, and they must have thought these pair have fucking lost it.
Yeah.
I was crying. I had tears like falling from my face. I was crying that much, holding this food hanging out my mouth. And then Katie's laughing, and she's like, "Do you have a good evening?" Crying. And she was like, "Get me out of here." I
thought I can't just go straight in with, excuse me, how much would you suck a duck's dick for? I had to say, you had a nice evening first.
Not without being filmed. Fuck me, that would have been terrible.
And she goes, sorry, can I just get out, please? I just need to get out. The door's open. She's like,
she was wild.
She didn't even answer my question, like whether or not she'd had a nice evening. She's like, sorry, can I get out? Can you imagine how fucking insane she would have gone if I'd said, how much would you suck a duck's dick for?
Oh my God.
Sorry, can you just call the police, please? I'm just...
Oh, so we got to the room, right? And it wasn't until I got into the toilet that I had a sneaky suspicion that I was tripping balls. Because the fucking walls were moving. The walls were moving,
Yeah.
Katie. I was sat having a piss and the taps were wobbly. The taps were like that. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. What was Jimmy Carr's face doing? Was it melting?
Melting? Jimmy Carr on the telly out of 10 cats. His face was melting. And
do you know what else you said?
What?
I forgot until just earlier.
What?
Like, I feel like my whole head's leaking. Yeah, because your eyes were watering, your nose was, and your mouth was salivating.
Salivating.
Like, I feel like my whole head's just leaking.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah.
Mate, I was fucking so twisted.
Yeah, laughing at my ass.
I've got pictures, but we can't put them on. Honestly, I can't, it scared me a little bit because I'm not, I've always been a bit wary of psychedelics. I don't know whether, anyone remembers me talking about my first experiences of mushrooms on the podcast. but it wasn't a good one. But then I've had good ones after that. With Paul, though, I've only ever done psychedelics with Paul. So, like, all of a sudden, I'm on my own. Katie didn't have any of that mushroom juice, just me. And I was on my own and I felt quite vulnerable. I did. I had to have a little word with myself because I thought it was a shock because I did not expect to feel wavy off a tiny little dot of liquid on my hand. And I can't believe I even took it anyway. Off people that we'd just been speaking to. What a stupid thing. And they'd just realised that I was Paul Smith's wife.
Yeah.
So that would probably
thought,
be
let's get her fucked up.
Let's get her fucked up. They probably fucking claimed to fame, got Paul Smith's wife fucked on mushrooms. But luckily it didn't hit me when I was out. If I'd have been out.
It'll freak you out.
I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon I'm quite a good person to be around when
you was. Because you was drunk.
Yeah, but you know, like when you're drunk and then something happens, like, and you just instantly are sober. Yeah. I wasn't sober, obviously, but like, I was fucking confident
but you wasn't normal though, so, or you didn't maybe feel like you were normal anyway.
No, but I think that would have made it worse if I was just completely like.
Oh my God, I'd have
But
died.
we were fucking crying, man. We were crying because I was walking about in my pants, right, and it was like the day before my period, so. You don't want to stick a dry tampon in. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to stick a dry tampon in. Do you know that your husband's put a tampon in his mouth, by the way?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So I don't remember why we were talking about tampons, but I was like, "Oh, have you seen them as well?" And he was like, "Yeah." I can't remember how the conversation went. But I was saying, like, "How have you seen it?" And he was like, "Why?" It was something fucking weird, and I was like, "Why didn't you just put it in some water?" And he was like, "You know,
whose tampon was it?
That would have been yours, wouldn't it?"
No, never done that around me.
Not a rat. Maybe it was. I said, "Were you on your own?" He said, "Yeah." Just in his bedroom, like
what? Just pretending to suck a dick.
Anyway, pre-period. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty common thing among women.
We need girls to say whether they do this. So Katie, I've done it, but the one thing that I noticed about this, so Katie, before she's due on, to catch any surprises for her period, she will make a makeshift pad from tissue and puts it in her pants. Right now. We've all done it. We definitely have. But I've done it in emergencies, not pre.
Pre? Oh, really? No. Yeah, I like to be prepared.
That's not panty liner. No, panty liners are for discharge, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. I think like when you piss yourself in that as well. But I was walking about in my pants with my ass out.
No, you was parading.
I was parading. Okay,
pad pants
because you found it so funny. I had to milk it.
Oh my God. I've got them pictures on my phone. Can we put them up?
I think we might get. I don't think it'll let us.
Will it not?
No.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's my bitches.
Oh God, it's so funny. I was fucking crying, and then I FaceTime Paul, had to tell him that I'd taken mushroom juice from some random person when we were out. And he was like, fucking hell, it's not like you. But I was absolutely crying about Katie's pants. Because do you know what? The pad that she'd made was so perfect. It was just the most perfect. It was like made in a factory. It looked like it'd been made in a machine. That's how good it was. He's so creative.
You know that, what's it film? What film is it? It's something with Jim Carrey in it. When he like scrunches off a piece of paper and he's like, a goose!
Isn't it Ace Ventura?
Isn't it
Liar?
Yeah.
Liar.
A goose.
A goose.
What? A panty liner. But there was that, right? And then I was telling Laurie about, because I was boiling a kettle for my hot water bottle, which, by the way, we left in your bed.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
No.
I forgot I had that, I fell asleep with that.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'll
Anyway,
get you a new one.
it's all right. I've got another one.
I've got a supply.
Yeah, I've got a supply. I've got backup. So I was boiling the kettle for my hot water bottle, and obviously we talk about people shitting in kettles, don't we? People know about that, and I'm just weird about stuff like that anyway. So I'm disgusted by it, and I couldn't. I heard something the other day that was not just you shouldn't use the kettles not just because people shit in them, but apparently women boil their pants in the kettle to clean them.
I was like, what the fuck? I've never heard of that. Where did you hear that from?
It was on
This morning.
My Therapist Ghosted Me podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What with Brooke? Not Brooke. Vogue. Vogue and Joanne. Joanne. Joanne.
But yeah, and I thought, and then Laurie just kept saying, why don't you boil your pants? And just the way that she was saying, boil your pants so much. Oh my God. It was just such a funny night.
Why would you, right, I need to touch on this. Why would you boil your pants?
To clean them.
Yeah, but you just bring pants.
If you didn't have enough pants. If you were in a
Why wouldn't you bring enough pants?
Because some women don't.
Why? Why would you go to the... who has time to boil their pants and then let them dry and then wear them?
Boil the pants.
Boil.
What, say boil their pants?
Boil the pants.
Who has time to boil their pants?
Who has time to boil their pants?
I don't know why it's so much funnier when you say it.
It's the Brummy, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't
Has
know.
anyone boiled their pants?
Yeah, have you ever boiled your pants in
a hotel kettle?
Kettle, have you?
Where people shitting? People shitting them kettles?
Oh, yeah, you get a UTI from getting shit up in your piss hole.
Oh, God. So men shitting kettles and women boil the pants.
Boil the pants.
And we took a walk down the next day, didn't we? To go and get breakfast, and we walked down a very nostalgic street.
Oh my God,
Birmingham.
I couldn't believe that I got to be on that street.
Have I spoke about?
Yeah.
Have I told the story?
Yeah.
So if anyone remembers me telling the story of me shitting in a McDonald's bag, in Birmingham when I was in a very desperate situation.
That's the episode that's
from.
Desperate
situation, weren't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched the episode, go and watch it. We walked down the street that I was sat in my car, and I had to do that. You was made up, weren't you?
I just can't believe that I got to be on that street. Like, because it's one
just
thing.
Off Broad Street.
It's one thing knowing the story, like hearing the story, but being able to be on that street where history was made. It just felt amazing.
Yeah.
Felt amazing.
I don't want to say what street it was, just in case people check Google Maps.
Have you checked Google Maps?
No.
Imagine! Just you walking to the bin with a McDonald's bag.
With a really fucking solemn look on my face.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that filter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Got the job done though, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Well, speaking of being really drunk, right? So I went to the toilet and then I came back and I had to sit under the heat because I was freezing, but you were talking to these people, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I was like, Laurie, come here, I need to come here. And I've now like realised how I know when I'm really drunk, and that is that my vagina and asshole go numb.
I still like she's told me like I was going to relate to her with that aspect of like being drunk. Huh?
It's weird things that happen, isn't it? Because like when I used to ride a lot and I'd be show jumping before I started my round.
Maybe that's why.
No, I didn't go numb then.
Ride too much because you're a slag.
I don't ride enough. Let's just put that out there. I need. Oh God, my porn situation as well. We were talking about it and the girls like, what's happening to me? Anyway, when I was show jumping and I'd get like nervous before my round, my teeth would tingle. Isn't that weird?
That's so weird.
My teeth would tingle, and now when I'm drunk, my ass goes numb.
Do you know what? I've got a weird thing. What happens to me, what doesn't seem to happen to anybody else. And I've tried to ask people a lot of times and I still haven't found anyone what has the same thing as me, is that when I eat too fast, my ears close up like I'm on a plane. You know, when you need to pop your ears.
That's so weird.
Isn't it? I've not met one person that happens to, apart from me. So if I eat too fast,
Which is all fucking time.
which is all the time, but if I eat like excessively too fast than normal, normal, then my ears close up, like, you know what I mean? Like I need to go to pop them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Like I'm drowning.
Yeah. Food.
What else do I get as well? I get loads of things. When my eyes are strained or when I'm watching the telly, sometimes I feel like I need to stretch my eyeball.
What do you mean by that?
Like I feel like there's tension.
Yeah, but how would you stretch your eyeball?
Like,
so the lid, not the ball.
No, like the eyeball that's attached to the lid, you know, like the back of the eye feels like there's tension. Like, you know, when you've got like tension in your neck down, you have to go like that to like release a bit of tension. Yeah. Like I get the same feeling at the back of my eyeballs. So I feel like I have to go. Sometimes I do this.
I've seen you do that.
Now you know why.
Oh,
That's why. I get tension. So I'm like, and then I have to like look down like this. And
That's
then
the thumbnail.
And then I'll go round and it just stretches them out.
That's quite nice, actually. Mm-hmm. Try that before I go
You know what
bed.
Paul does? And I know what he means as well because I do it to myself. But he sits there, say if we're watching a film or something and we're sitting close together and like we're touching each other or whatever. He likes to get his nail. He likes to get my nail. And he likes to put my nail like in between at the bed of his nail to like stretch it out. Do you know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Like he likes my nail to go there and stretch. He said it feels like a release. What is that? It's weird, that, isn't it?
I don't like that.
But I like to do it to my own nail, so I go like that and I release it from it, like the nail from my actual skin.
I hate that. I do the opposite. I'll like push them down.
Oh really? Oh no, it's claustrophobic, that.
No, because it feels like I've got like a bubble under there otherwise.
No, it's weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I do that. It's like a relaxing thing. And he does it to me. He likes me to do it to him.
That is so odd. Look.
So I have got a couple of funny finds for you.
I'm very excited.
So, couple had such wild sex at a hotel that they ended up in court with a large fine.
What?
A couple have been fined £500 each after they had such wild sex they kept fellow guests awake. Jamie and Kaylee checked into the Moorlands Walton in Ashbourne, Derbyshire on Valentine's Day, but they became so randy that the police had to be called in the early hours of the morning.
What?
They were given a key card to let themselves into the room where they had caused damage to the bathroom door. Prosecutors said Hearst House was heavily intoxicated and smelt of alcohol. How dare she? She was slurring her words and was unsteady on her feet. Boltby was lying in bed. Her house said the reason for the noise was them having rough sex. She had a bruise to her head, which was from headbutting someone a few days earlier out of anger due to losing her child.
Oh, God. I'm trying to make another one. That's why they fucking were going for it so hard.
The hotel said they caused £1,000 in damages, including £250 they had to give as refunds to guests in three other rooms disturbed by the couple's sex.
The thing is, when you go to a hotel, you expect people to be shagging.
Yeah. You expect people to be shagging?
Of course people are going to be shagging, and they're going to be shagging like they can't shag at home.
Yeah, they're going to shag like animals. They're going to shag like the fucking... Yeah.
Like they've never shagged before.
Yeah.
Of course they are. So I don't really get that. Like...
Do you reckon, though, it's a bit suspect, though, that she's saying she had a bruise to her head from headbutting someone a few days earlier?
Reckon, like, smacking against the headboard.
Like they were fighting.
Well, maybe.
Well, that's the vibes that I'm getting. I reckon they were arguing. Fighting.
What, and just said that they were
They
having
seem
sex
that
instead?
them kind of people. Huh?
Just say they were having
Say
sex
that it was
instead.
having sex, yeah, so they can't. So they thought they might not get in trouble.
Can you pay for any hotel with cash these days?
Well, I tried to book that hotel for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because by Paul's, I tried to book that hotel for you, just directly, and they went, no, we don't do, like, everything's got to go through booking.com.
That's weird.
Weird, that, isn't it?
Because
Suppose in, like, dodgy ones you can.
I watch a lot of,
The
like,
Adelphi you can.
I watch a lot of hotel porn. Yeah. And the things that I watch, make your mind up, Pablo. Get down.
Make your mind up, Pablo. You're sounding so scouse.
Stop it.
Scouse stroke for me, you sound every day.
Yes, the things that they do, you could not do if they had your details.
I know.
Like, I was watching something the other day, and he was fucking soaking everything with piss.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, he's gone over the top. He's taken the mattress protector off. He's opened up the seat cushions.
Who's this, sorry? Oh, this guy on porn?
Yeah. Opened up the seat cushions, pissed inside them, taken the seat cushions off underneath it, in the drawers, like, just in places that you would never, ever...
What, and just soaked it with all piss?
Yeah.
Why do you watch this stuff?
Beside the point. I'm trying to tell you about like paying with cash.
But what I want to know is why you're watching that. What did you put in for that? How did you come across that? Did you put in piss stuff?
Yeah, I was watching piss stuff, and then that came up, and I thought I'll have a look at that, and then it just went so over the top.
Did you have a wank to it?
Yeah. But that's not the point. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
A guy's defacing a hotel room, and your first thought is, you know what? This is quite kinky.
I watch.
This is actually quite sexy.
I watch a lot of stuff like that. A lot of stuff like that.
What, defacing rooms?
Yeah.
How fucking weird you are about hotel rooms as well.
But that's why I say, like, can you pay with cash and stuff? Because I've seen, like, these videos are very, very common of people just fucking shit up, like, all over the hotel.
Wow. And what happens to them?
Well, I don't know. They keep making videos, so they can't.
How?
I don't know. They must pay with cash. They must.
They must be dodgy ones then. They can't be nice ones.
Well, they don't look dodgy, though. Some of them look quite nice.
Are they foreign or are they English?
Don't know. They don't speak while they're doing it.
Maybe they don't. Do they show their face?
No.
What do they do then? Talk me through it. Talk me through it.
Talk you through what?
What does he do? So what's the start of the video? Does he go in the door? You know, like they're showing someone round?
No.
A hotel room, like doing a review?
No. But like I say, like, there's many. So
this one in particular that you had a wank to. Many ones that you had a wank to.
Yeah.
What does he do? So he puts piss. How much water does he drink?
A lot. Must drink a lot because it's like it's not.
Is it clear?
Yeah, but also like it's multiple clips. So he's obviously like done one in the morning, one mid-morning piss, afternoon piss, all that.
Fucking hell. So do you reckon he just goes there to make these videos, or do you reckon he goes there for a reason?
No.
Is he lying his own piss?
Not that you see, but he must.
Where does he sleep?
He must.
Just piss and then lie in it. It must smell disgusting. Fucking hell, man. People are so strange.
I know, it's disgusting. It actually is though. Like, I don't
know what I think. Right, you know how we talk. You know how people talk about like you attract things into your life.
Yeah.
You know when we were sitting having breakfast in Birmingham, and I said,
"Oh yeah,"
because Katie has like Paul always says that I have pissed off the food gods because every time I order food, they always get it wrong, or they always miss things, or whatever. When Katie orders food, there's always like a hair in it. There's always something dirty. There's always something that's fucking just disgusting. And that's the worst person that you could do that to, because she's so fucking weird about stuff, and weird about food, and weird about, like, she'll notice like the most insignificant like piece of flake of dirt in somewhere, like in a hotel or in her bed or in a fucking cup or just in a drawer, anything that she will. And I think that's why you watch this shit. As a flip side, you watch these disgusting people do all the things that you hate, so you attract it into your life.
Yeah.
And I'm just a serial, like, I don't know. My mum used to be. She used to be the manager of all the Pizza Huts all over the country.
Mm.
So I used to spend a lot of time as a kid going like in secret to loads of different Pizza Hut restaurants and sitting and ordering. And my mum used to be that guy that used to be like, "You're not doing your fucking job properly."
Secret boss.
So it makes sense, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
I used to go to work with mum because I
Mm.
was like her decoy. Do you know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
was her decoy. Oh, she's just having a pizza with her kid.
Yeah.
But really, she's the fucking boss.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was invested in my mum's work because I used to find it quite fun.
Yeah.
That we used to catch people out, but just not doing their job properly, or
Yeah.
just doing no work, or like giving us shit. So like, I think that's what it is, you know.
But I mean, I don't watch porn of people just fucking like leaving lipstick stains on cups and stuff.
No, I'm not saying that, but like, do you know what I mean? It's just all adding up, isn't it? Really. I just think that's
Like,
why.
I think that if I found jizz stains on stuff, I wouldn't be like as disgusted as I am.
You wouldn't be.
I
as
would be disgusted,
If
but
you found jizz stains in your hotel bed, you're telling me that you wouldn't be as disgusted as what?
as like finding some, I don't know.
A hair in the carpet.
Not even, I don't know.
A smear on the mirror.
When we were in Hull the other day,
Yeah.
I went to go to the toilet and I was looking at the door handle like this. I looked at Phil and he was like, "What are you looking at?" I was like, "There's like
A
it
fingerprint.
looks like shit on the door handle," and it was on the hand sanitizer as well, like a
But
smear.
you'd rather jizz in your bed than shit on a door handle.
Fucking yes.
No, but you've got to sleep in. You know how weird I am about bed. I'm fucking.
I would
weird
obviously get it changed.
after you.
But if I've had jizz in a hotel room bed, I would call up reception. I'd be like, "There's jizz in my bed. Can you change it, please? Or let me swap rooms."
After you licked it.
Yeah. But if there was shit on a door handle, I'd be like, "I cannot sleep in this room."
That's fucking mad.
Would you rather have the shit?
Yeah, because I'd just get them to clean the shit.
You just get them to clean the jizz.
No, but that would give me. If I found jizz in my bed, I am so fucking freaked out about stuff in bed.
What about if it
can't
wasn't
cope.
on the bed?
Where
Would you
it
rather
be?
find would you rather find jizz in the sink or
Yeah,
shit on the door handle?
jizz in the sink
Yeah, exactly.
because I'd wash it down.
All right, jizz on a door handle or shit on a door handle? Jizz, innit? Jizz is much less offensive than shit.
Yeah, but not in the bed. The bed's a different kettle of fish. I'd rather.
Would you rather find shit in your bed?
In the bed.
Fuck off.
And I'd rather, yeah, I think jizz would freak me out. It would give me like.
Do you know how much jizz there is in hotel beds?
I know, mate, and I don't. Oh, this is what I mean. At least I can see the shit, and I can go, oh, there you go. I need to get that. I need to change rooms, but like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? If it's it's a horrible thought. How much jizz there is. Like Katie was thinking about getting one of them UV lights. I was like, as if. Why would you want to know?
Do you know what I would like?
What?
But I probably wouldn't get a UV light because that's just it. That bores me. But you can get like these things where you swab and then it tells you how much bacteria is in stuff.
Oh my God, Katie!
And just not.
I couldn't live like that.
No, not because like I would be like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here because I don't fucking touch these things anyway. But just to prove a point, because people like you know the other day when we ordered McDonald's and you were like, oh, look at you with your knuckle. If I swabbed that and showed you, I could be like, well, look at all the bacteria that's on that. I don't open door fridges as well. Yeah, fridges. The little like up there. I'd swab up there. Disgusting.
Do you know what it's so mad, right? Because you make me think of stuff that I've never thought about before. So she was talking about when she took her, you went, it was your nephew's birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah. We spoke about this on the last pod. That was what our last pod was about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a private conversation.
No, that was on the last pod.
Oh, right. Yeah,
yeah.
I never thought of that. But you know what else I thought of the other day? And it's because of you. It's definitely because of you. When I was getting my nails done in Birmingham, you know that little thing that you put your hand in,
God.
the light. Never thought of that before.
Yeah.
All the fucking Mingy
hands that have been on there.
The Mingy hands that have been in that hot area.
Yeah. You know what else I don't like as well? Like if I'm at a restaurant.
What?
I don't like if I'm to pull my chair in, I have to do it like and not touch it. Because if I touch it, imagine how many people have touched those chairs. And then you're eating food.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm sorry to do this to you.
I know you have ruined me.
Sorry.
Like I'm not that arsed as you, but it has made me. They pop up in my brain.
Yeah.
Now I wash my hands a lot more. Like you know, wash my hands even like after wheeze now.
I can't believe you didn't.
Yeah, because I just don't think girls don't really touch their vaginas when.
No, it's not the vagina.
What is it?
It's the It's the flush and the door handle.
I suppose
it's the flush and the door handle.
I mean, I'd never think about that before. But men have to touch their willies, don't they?
It's again, it's not even the dirtiest bit. Like if they're using urinals, then yeah, it's disgusting because you cannot not get splashback. Also, when you flush a toilet, millions of particles, like shit and piss particles, just all over everywhere. So like, do you have your toothbrush like open in the bathroom? Do you close the toilet seat lid before you flush?
Sometimes I do.
Or when you don't, you're getting shit on your toothbrush.
In my mouth has been worse places. Do you know what I'm saying?
You would have learned from your mistakes, to be honest.
I've rimmed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not for everyone, but you know, we're here.
Do you know what's mad? Sorry, just one more thing. Yeah. I will suck dick, which is odd in itself, considering how I am. But like, if I'm having sex with someone and
suck a duck's dick,
suck a duck's dick for $5,000,
just so you know.
But if I'm having sex with someone and they go to put their fingers in my mouth, like I want their fingers in my mouth. Don't get me wrong, but I will think about that more than I would think about putting a dick in my mouth.
Yeah. And there's me and Paul sucking each other's toes and that. Yeah. Don't care in the moment though.
Again, toes are not as bad. I don't think.
I think.
No. Well, actually, it depends if you're barefoot a lot.
There's a lot.
If you're wearing socks, then it's not so bad. But if you'd been wearing socks, but if you're walking around barefoot, yeah, no.
I think we're pretty disgusting, really. Humans. They're just humans.
Oh yeah,
it's disgusting. Yeah. Horrible humans. I've got another funny find, and it is courtesy of my cousin Tom. So, next funny find. Man so fed up with potholes.
I've got this one.
Has started filling them with pot noodles to get them fixed.
Yeah. I said this, I think it was in Hull that I saw this. I said, no one said it. No one say anything to Laurie because it's going to be on, like, it's going to be a funny find, but told them about it.
Did you?
Yeah. But, right, turns out, I'm pretty sure he's, like, working with pot noodle. Because otherwise that is an expensive way to fill the potholes.
I mean, it is, yeah. Yeah, because he's got a little pot noodle top on.
Yeah.
Makes me want a pot noodle now. That picture. Show that picture. Yeah. I think we can all agree potholes are crap. Nobody likes them. They're uncontrollable to drive over and uncomfortable, and they fuck up your car. On top of that, it tends to take the council forever to fill them. So Mark Morrell, aptly dubbed Mr. Pothole on social media, started filling them. I can't read tonight. Started filling them with pot noodles in hope they will be forced to act and fill in the gaping road issue. He's teamed up with the legendary instant pot noodle brand and has encouraged others to jump on the bandwagon. According to Metro, Morale has come up with many ideas in the past to catch the eyes of council workers to rectify various potholes in his area of Brackley. Sounds northern.
Yeah, it does.
However, it seems like they have all fallen on deaf ears, so he's decided to up the ante with the help of pot noodles, Morale said.
The thing is,
what else could you fill it with?
This is an absolute publicity stunt, because if you left pot noodle in a pothole, it'd get eaten overnight by animals.
Yeah.
You know, so
Nature,
it's only really a... Huh?
I don't think pot noodles are very good for you.
Well, no, but I don't think that like foxes and cats and shit give a shit if they're good for you or not. They'll just eat it.
Do you reckon they'd eat a little like
little chicken and mushroom?
Little sweet
Bombay
curry.
bad boy, fuck them up.
Bombay bad boy. I don't think they're that spicy.
I've never tried one, but I don't like spicy food, do I?
It's not spicy. Bombay bad boy. Lies, mate.
Bombay bad boy and suck dick.
Do you know what? I used to love pot noodles when I was younger, right? And I'd go through stages. So I went through a chicken and mushroom stage. Then I got bored of that. Then I went through a long-term beef and tomato stage until the dreaded day when I spilt the beef and tomato pot noodle on the carpet. Right. And I've still got PTSD from it because the smell, like I had to clean that up myself. And I had to scoop up the noodles, and I used to have it quite runny, my pot noodle. Yeah. But it had got so embedded in the carpet, it was like, it smelled like sick. So since then, I've never ate a beef and tomato pot noodle because the smell, it looked like sick. It looked like sick, smelled like sick.
Yeah.
And like when I was scrubbing it out the carpet, it was like I was cleaning. I just had visions of me like cleaning sick up.
I could never. This is one of the reasons that
I'm
I really
a bit weird with sick.
I'm very weird. Well, we all know that I'm very weird with sick. Like I spend my whole life trying to avoid being sick. But like, if I have kids, I'm gonna have to have a pot. I cannot be a single mum because if my kid is sick, I will be out of the house for at least 48 hours.
In the bin. Get in
Goodbye.
The bin.
I'm sorry about this. Sorry, darling. I've got to go. Mummy's going to stay in a nice hotel for 48 hours.
And you're going to clean this shit up before I get back.
Oh my God, it was so funny, right? Pablo was poorly the other day when he had the shits, right? And Laura was like, can you take him out for another poo? So I took him out just as he was sick in here. And when I came back, she was going, trying to clean it up, going, I was cleaning it. It was so funny.
She was behind the salon door, not coming in, right? Because she couldn't cope either.
I couldn't.
And she was like, she went to walk in the door. She's seen the sick and the shit on the floor. And she was like, no, I can't. She just shut the door and went back out.
Yeah, I thought, I'll just wait this one out.
And I was like,
disgusting.
Did you film it?
I think I filmed some of it, but I think that you would stop like retching by that point.
No, I think you did.
You were carrying it over to the bathroom. Your eyes were watering.
I just can't cope.
Nah, me neither.
I fucking hate being sick because I think I was pregnant when I was pregnant with Leah, Ben, and Gracie. I was so sick, and it made me depressed.
Yeah,
because I couldn't do any. I just felt sick all the time, and I was just sick all the time. Just projectile vomit everywhere, all the time, like through the night. It was fucking horrendous. It's the worst time of my life. I'm not joking.
I don't know if I will ever be able to have kids because of these reasons. You know.
Yeah.
I need a pro.
Why you haven't had kids? Because you're a massive slag.
I know. I mean, if it wasn't for the sick, then I probably would have. Yeah. I'd probably have about 16 kids by now because I am such a slag.
You've probably sicked out a lot of.
I've spat out a lot of kids.
You spat out a lot of kids.
A lot of kids. Yeah. Also caught a lot in my little makeshift fucking panty liners.
A lot of it's fell out. A lot of kids have fell out your ass as well.
Yeah, and it stings on the way out. They're like, "Fucking get rid of us, will you bitch? How you like me now?"
Oh God, we're vile.
I think it's just because it was fucking toxic cum. Toxic cunt.
Toxic cunt cum, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're on about dick here.
Yeah.
About dick. Right then, we better go home now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better go home. So we're this week. Oh, this week I am hosting Mild High Club's talent show
In a
with
fucking
that
swingers
Amy and
club.
Dean.
Fuming.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited for you. I really am.
Dressed up.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I'm wearing my Wednesday dress.
Yeah.
I've got to get it dry cleaned tomorrow though.
Mm.
Got to take it to dry cleaners because it's not a washable item. So I'm doing that on Wednesday, and it's at Townhouse. Is it called Townhouse Swingers? The place? I think it is.
Yeah.
The Townhouse. I don't know where that is. It's not in Liverpool, is it? It's CH. The postcode.
Chester? That's Chester.
Chester.
CH.
So I'm very excited. Can't believe you're not coming.
I know, but mate, got Nashers to pay for.
Got Nashers to pay for.
Yeah, literally. Like if it was any other time, then
yeah,
would have. But I can't.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Can't wait. I'm gonna do my magic finger.
Yeah,
I've got to bust that out, and I can't go and host a talent show and not fucking bust out my magic finger.
Show them how your finger burns from behind.
Huh?
So, like, you know how your finger bends that way? You know how normally, like, you would finger someone and you bend your fingers that way?
Yeah. I don't want to ruin it, so don't want to ruin it.
But anyway, get tickets to that if you haven't already. Go and see what
already. I think go on to the Mile High Club on Instagram, and you can get tickets in the link in the bio at Mild High Club Podcast, is it?
I think it's just UK. It's the Mild High Club UK.
Yeah.
Or Mild High Club UK.
Yeah. So I would love to see you there if you can come. That would be lovely. Support and see you some mad shit. 'Cause it's in a swingers club. It's being hosted in. So it's going to be interesting. So if you've got a little
interesting
Wednesday night off, so it's this Wednesday, the 5th of April. Wednesday the 5th of April. Go and check it out. It's going to be good.
We'll see you next time, slags.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.